Hello and welcome to our podcast, which is titled "Security Guards Are Greater Than English Class," which is the title of our podcast.
Yeah, it is, and I'm Anna.
And I'm Nathan, and this is "Security Guards Are Greater Than English Class."
And today, oh, that
It
was
didn't actually
not
play there.
that was not the theme, by the
Yes, it
way.
was.
That you skip something.
Oh, I didn't do the.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah,
Yeah,
that was it. I guess you didn't really, because you can't really sing
I
it.
can't sing both parts at once, and I don't think of that part very often, even though I think it is the main melody of the theme. I
Is
don't
it
know.
though?
I don't think it is.
No, I think that is the main part, but I don't really
But
know.
I don't know why we need, because I think we still do need the trombone thing. But I don't know why. Like I don't know what's part of the um of like musically what part it is that we need it. Because I think it would be weird without it.
I feel like the marimba is the accompaniment.
Right, but it ended up being the melody.
Yeah, because when people are
I
like,
guess we
"Oh,
could have I guess we could get away without the trombone part because I mean like we realized recently over break that it is almost scarily like the Crash Course theme. Which we haven't listened to in years. At least I haven't when I came up with it. Um,
uh,
but we were
I
watching
mean, I
Crash
have,
Course
but
and speedy dee 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 and I was like, "Whoa, that sounds a lot like our theme." I don't know
yeah,
why.
no, it's so weird.
Yeah. So, but I guess they don't have like an equivalent to the trombone part for theirs, right?
They have a bass drop, but not really a bass drop, but like,
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the podcast. This is the podcast where we talk about our weeks and other things.
yes. And I totally forgot that I'm supposed to be doing today in
Yeah,
history. So
I literally just thought, dude, am I supposed to be doing today in history? But I was like, nope, I don't think so.
we may just skip it.
What else are we gonna do?
I don't know. We could talk more.
I think we should do. I think the second half we should talk about our YouTube channel for a bit. I have a lot of
Okay. Yeah,
comments
yeah,
about
yeah.
stuff that we've done and some future stuff. So we'll talk about our weeks. And then after that, we'll do a live discussion about the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
And
Next week
then,
you'll do this week in history though, because
yes. And then we will talk about WandaVision.
oh right, forgot that we're also doing that. Yep, cool,
Yep.
interesting. First off, how is you?
Um, this week was weird, but that. Oh well. I'm fine. Uh, I'm not sick, so
That's really
that's
good.
good.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know how I'm not sick, but I'm not, or at least not yet. We're gonna hope I don't, and we're just gonna assume I don't get sick unless
yeah,
I somehow lose my smell and taste, which
right.
I'm fine. So, yes,
I'm fine too.
that's good. Yeah, I got tested on Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday I got tested, and the test was like so weird.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it was
it's really strange.
like it hurt. Like it did hurt, but it didn't hurt, you know. Like it was I don't know how to explain it. Like they put it in and then it's like fine, it just feels really weird. And then you wait the 15 seconds and that's when it hurts.
Yeah, yeah,
And you like immediately tear up and ugh, oh my goodness. I did
yeah.
not
It's
know.
weird.
And then my nose was runny the rest of the day.
Uh huh. Yeah.
I was like, stop.
It's really great when your nose is runny and it's cold outside, like 30 degrees cold outside, and then you're just
Yeah.
like,
Wait, do you get the real test every single
so
week?
they're the same thing. It's just the way they process it. They
No, no, no.
administer the test the exact same way.
Really?
I think
I
so
don't know.
because when
I've
I
had
did my rapid
friends.
test, it was the same as the one I did, the ones I've been doing here, and the one I did the regular PCR test later.
I don't know. I was talking to someone and then he was like, "Oh, yeah, I got the one where it's like both nostrils 15 seconds, and then I got another one which wasn't as bad. I was like, oh, maybe it was just a different person or something, but I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of depends on the person. At least here at Mines, that's how it is because some people are like, "Have you ever gotten a test before?" I was like, "Yeah, I've been here so many times," and they're clearly new, and then they jam it up there, and but then other times it's
Yeah.
like really nice.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I don't
So
want to do it again.
the person that did mine last week, they did this really interesting thing psychologically where they counted up to 8, but they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I was like, "Oh, what?" I was like,
But isn't
"Is that
it
supposed?"
like 15 though?
Yeah, but either I think the one I did at CVS last time was 8, but I ended up doing like
Oh.
10. Um,
Oh.
so it's whatever. We won't have to do it for much longer, hopefully.
Yeah. Mom did it for me because like they were like do it yourself, and then I was like
Right.
and then so mom was like I'll just do it, and I was like and so like I didn't know who I wanted to do it, so mom was like I'm just gonna do it, and then like she wouldn't let me see the bag. I was like mom. She was like I don't know.
It's
It
weird.
was weird. It was
Yeah.
fine though.
Speaking of fine, this episode is brought to you by macchiato muffin. Um, it's the only one I really get because coffee and hydrogen dioxide,
Oh,
water.
macchiato like the coffee.
Hmm.
Yeah, this episode's also brought to you by Coca-Cola.
It's the
Last can of
cola for
Coke.
your Coke.
Last can of Coke that we had.
We should get some
And
sodas.
some Cheez-Its.
Cheese
Cause
its.
I haven't
They're
had
the it of the
snacks.
cheese. It's it. That's it.
I haven't had snacks in like a week.
Really.
I would just have like one serving of a meal. That was really weird. But I wasn't
Interesting.
hungry, so maybe I should start eating less.
Yeah, probably. That's what I've been trying to do. You watched my 2021 thing?
No.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, I did.
Okay, I was like, you did, but you say you're not, but you also quoted it in your video, which we'll talk about later. So I don't know how that's working out because I think that was like somewhere in the middle.
No, I
Um,
remember now.
one of the things I said, I still haven't watched yours. I watched your one that you posted today, but I haven't watched your goal video yet.
Yeah.
Um, but one of the things I said in it that I was going to stop eating fries every day because I can.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, that's true. You did say
and
that.
I said I think 2 times a week is what I said.
I think so, yeah.
It was either 2 or 3, and I'm quite sure it was 2. But last week I got away with 1, so I was
Yes,
very
good
proud of
job.
myself for that. Um, but it also is just because I don't want anything back there. Back at Growworks, it's just like ugh, I just don't need it. I like the chicken and all the other stuff. But it's whatever. I'm feeling better about myself. Was it still? Is it still obvious to me that I've gained weight? Yes. But it's what I'm closing my exercise rings every single day whenever I'm
How?
going to classes because I walk so fast between classes,
Oh,
and it's at an incline. It's like, oh yeah, you're working out. And I'm like, yeah, I'm working out, and I'm going between all my classes because I'm so busy all the time.
I have.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna leave the room at like 9. And I'm not gonna come back till I think like 4.
Oh my goodness. I haven't worn my Apple
3.
Watch in like a long time because like there's
Mm-hmm.
no point if I'm just in my room.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm out of quarantine by the way. I tested
yeah.
negative, and then mom was like, "Oh, you can come out in the house, but we're still not gonna go anywhere." I was like, "That's fair."
So the same thing I
So
did.
basically, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. I like went downstairs, and the first thing I did was change my fish's water
Mm-hmm.
because I got really scared that he died
Mm-hmm.
while I wasn't seeing him. And
Mm-hmm.
he's fine. And he ate like 6 pellets this morning, so I
Well,
think he
that's
might be starved.
yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
I forget that thing's there. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not wearing my glasses.
Oh, that's what's different about you. This whole time I've been like, what? He looks like no, like I literally thought he looks like mom right now, but I was like, no, he doesn't. He just looks different. I think it's
Yeah,
the Stanford sweatshirt that reminds me of mom,
yeah,
because she used to
yeah,
wear that a lot.
a lot. Yeah, so they broke the other day,
Oh,
like on Thursday. I was trying to pick something up to take out trash, and I hit my head against the corner of the refrigerator, and it just went and, and fell
oh
off.
my
And I was like,
goodness.
"That's great." So I went. So I haven't worn them obviously since then, and it's so strange. Like I feel like my face is so boring without it, but I also feel like my eyes are a lot more expressive without them.
I don't know.
I
They're
don't know.
smaller.
Yeah,
Or they
yeah,
look smaller.
they
Like
look a lot
my
smaller.
eyes are a lot smaller when I don't have them on.
Right. Yeah.
But
No. Yeah.
we
That's totally true.
yeah, but we love Birkin glasses.
Hmm.
Let's see, how many
So
pairs
I
of
ordered
glasses
another
have I
pair. They're
had?
supposed to come in tomorrow.
Yes.
Um,
I
of course,
wear
I can
act
still see, so it's fine.
that
Although
yeah.
it, I feel like it's probably just like me making it up, but like I feel like screens really do hurt my eyes because I'm looking at them all day.
Yeah, I don't
But
know. Probably a psychological thing, but also yeah.
probably, but also it's not. It doesn't hurt you to wear them. That's my thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's no reason not to wear them.
Yeah. Except yeah. I wear real glasses, by the way. So I've had them since pre-K because I
Really?
remember my teacher. I was like, I'm going to the eye doctor to get glasses, so tomorrow I'll have glasses. And she was like, well, I can't wait to see them. And I didn't get them because I didn't understand what the eye doctor was.
Right.
And then she was like, well, where are your glasses? And I was like, I don't know. They didn't give them to me. And I was like, really mad.
Yeah.
But let's see. I've had a blue pair, and then I got a
Pink
pink
pair.
pair,
Yeah.
and then I got the another blue pair.
And then you got a brown pair.
Yeah, I got the brown pair, and then I got a purple. No, no,
Black.
no. I got the black and white one, and I have
Oh
these,
yeah, that's
the
what I meant.
purple
I don't
ones.
know. You never had a brown one. It's just the black and white one I was thinking of.
Well, I had the black, brown, and blue one
Oh yeah, yeah.
with
You
the
did a
weird,
brown. They
like
just have all
things.
looked so familiar that I
Yeah,
don't
I know.
like
Cause like the thing
remember.
is like I like will put on other glasses and I just don't like what it looks like. I like the black with a color underneath
Hmm.
it. I don't know. But
Yeah, it
like
looks nice.
I like those
It
glasses
also
that
it's also because of your nose. Like
yeah,
I
my
can
nose
get the
is really
ones with the
weird.
pads because I have an actual nose.
No, I can't. Cuz
Right,
it's
right.
not because of my nose. Like I or it is partially, but also my prescriptions are like different weights. So like cuz
Oh, it's your
this
left eye
eye,
that's wrong.
this eye is worse than this eye. So it's like heavier.
Right, right.
No, this
So
lens
then
is
no, it's your left eye. Remember because we would have to put the patch over the right eye?
yeah, yeah. This lens is
Oh
bigger.
gosh.
Now
I
there's
forgot about the
smudges
patch.
everywhere. Oh my gosh, that
That
patch.
was the worst.
Why was the dog upside down?
Well,
That
because
doesn't even make
it was
sense.
made for the other side.
Oh,
And
they gave
so,
me the. Oh,
yeah.
I see. I
Yeah.
touched my glasses and yeah, that was bad. I also had to put tape over my glasses for like it was supposed to be like 3 hours a day or something,
Yeah,
and
it was
I
something like
did
that.
not do it. I don't know why, but I didn't. And then one day I
Yeah.
like went to the eye doctor. He was like, "Your eyes have gotten a lot better." And I was like, "Oh, really?" And he was like, "Have you been doing your patch?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Okay, you don't have to do it anymore then." And I was like, "Okay, good." That was yeah, glasses. I think I broke every pair of glasses that I've owned. I don't think I like got new ones just because I needed them.
Well, and you've also broken some in between and replaced them with the same pair, or at least had them fixed.
Have I?
Yeah, like there's times we've gone in to get them remolded or get a new
Oh yeah,
screw and
I guess
stuff.
that's true. Yeah, but I love my eye doctor. They're cool.
Yeah, that's great.
Hmm.
Um, I guess next time I go to the eye doctor, I probably shouldn't wear my glasses just to confuse. Wait, interesting. So when people ask when like the medical people ask me, do you wear glasses or contacts? I should say no, right? Even if I'm like physically wearing glasses at the
It
moment.
depends on like the situation. Like if you're applying for the military, which I don't think you would, but you never know.
I
If
know.
if if you were playing, I would say no because then they would
Right.
be like, "Oh, he can't
But if I
see."
went to the eye doctor and they're like, "So, do you wear eyeglasses or contacts?" I'd be like, "No, but I wear
No.
blue light glasses all the time."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just say that. But like if it was like a like medical insurance company or something, say no because then they
Right.
won't pay you as much
Right.
or
Um.
charge you as much.
Yeah.
Um
So yeah,
yeah,
I don't
okay.
like myself without glasses very much.
It,
It's
it
okay,
just
but
you just
I
look
feel
like
like it's just boring.
you look really young because you just started wearing glasses.
Right.
I
Um.
think it's fine, but
Yeah. No, it's fine. Anyway, so your week?
it
Question
was
mark.
um I was in my room until yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And it like was fine. Like I didn't really care. It was just kind of boring. And then also like I couldn't go get food if I wanted to because I felt bad for asking mom for food after a while. It's like ugh. And then I drank a lot more water, so that's pretty good. Um I played a lot of Splatoon because I would go in your room and play. And I played after school and right before I went to bed and like any other time that I could.
Yeah, I think it's cool that you're using my TV
Yeah,
to
I
play.
mean, why not? I did watch some Brooklyn Nine-Nine on your TV yesterday too, but
How?
I had there's Hulu on the Switch.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but I had been
Wait, you
watching.
sent me a Snapchat from my room, didn't you?
No,
The one
because
of
I would
Deke?
normally watch it with on my laptop,
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, yeah,
but
yeah,
then
yeah.
just yesterday I was like, you know what? Okay, Splatoon wasn't working because like it was like it kept disconnecting me from the games. And then it penalized me. It was like, "Oh, you can't join any more games." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah,
So then I was like, "I'll just watch Hulu." And I did, and that yeah.
yeah. Pretty
Um,
solid process.
yeah.
There's no
I was
suitcase in there for Brie. I was so surprised. You sent me, was that this week that you sent me that thing
yeah,
about the
I think
dog?
so. Yeah, it's like what your sleeping position, what your dog's sleeping position says about that. And then one of them was like in your, like on your
On your
clothes, and it was
clothes.
a picture of a dog in a suitcase.
I was like, why is another suitcase? Like they only said clothes. They didn't have to choose a picture with a suitcase, but okay, I guess it's a common occurrence.
It's so funny. Oh my goodness, that was so random too.
Yeah.
It's like,
But
oh, I wanna sleep here.
yeah, that's what I like about dogs is that they have this whole thought process inside their heads, but they don't like you don't notice it until you see them doing it.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. More about my week. I'm looking through my Snap memories because I usually. Oh, I got back to eating orange slices. I don't. I don't know if you saw my story.
Yeah, I think you posted something about Paul
I
Rudd,
put
right?
some orange slices for you, Scott. No one replied, but that's also because none of my friends are Marvel fans, and I don't think they would care anyways. But
Yeah.
still,
I
I think
liked
that's
it.
really
I
funny.
don't I didn't see much need to reply back.
Yeah.
But I did like it.
And then I just realized that. So what? So for backstory, for when Nathan and I were like younger, not that long ago, every time we went to Payway, which is like a Asian restaurant, or is it a restaurant? Yeah, I
It's
don't
an
know.
Asian restaurant, yeah.
It's an Asian. Yeah. They have like these orange slices by the drink machines,
And
and so
lemon.
and lemon. And so we would always get the orange slices every single time and eat them. But then as I was eating my orange slices, I was like, oh, those might be for the teas, not for
You
eating.
weren't at Payway. You were just thinking back to when you would be at Payway eating orange slices.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I'm eating orange slices just like I was at Payway. And I was like, oh, wait. And then I was like talking to mom about it. She's like, oh, yeah, like I knew that. And I was like, then why did you let us eat it? She's like, they don't care. And I was like, okay. And I was like, so did you just like give me one someday or something? She was like, no, you asked for them. And I was like,
I remember you
oh,
asking for them.
I don't.
I
I
don't.
just
I never would have thought about them being for the tea. I
yeah.
saw that you said that. That made a lot of sense to me, but I never had thought about it
But
before.
like, why would you put orange in tea?
Well, they had an orange tea.
Oh, I guess it's true.
I would put orange in my tea.
Yeah, I guess that kind of sounds good. I don't know
I
though.
really want to make hot Dr Pepper with a lemon in it. That sounds really good for
Didn't
just like right
didn't
now or ever really.
who said that? Someone said that.
No, I found it in like an old magazine in like fourth or fifth grade.
Oh, that's a long time ago.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Drinks. Oh, speaking of drinks, um, so I didn't spend any of my munch money last semester,
Mhm.
which is just an X amount of cash that we
Yeah.
paid to have to spend on things. Because I don't like spending money I have unless it's for some sort of technology, which means I spend it all the time. Um, but for food, especially, if I had $200 last semester and I never spent it, oh, I spent like $12 of it on sushi that I didn't finish because I convinced myself it wasn't good. Um, but so I was this week. I was feeling really stressed. I woke up really late one day. Oh, okay. I could just talk through my Tuesday, but I don't really need to because I think there's some a little bit personal information I don't really want to talk about. But um, Tuesday, I woke up at a 8:42, which is approximately 3 minutes before I like to leave for my next class. Um, so I jumped out of
Oh
bed.
gosh.
I threw on some clothes, didn't go to the bathroom, didn't take my retainer out, threw on a mask and got my lanyard, and I started walking to class. Realized I had my retainer and didn't get to make my tea that I usually have every morning, and I was a mess. And then our landlord called, and I was like, and so after that class, which turns out was one of my Jedi classes, I didn't even have to go to because it was online again.
Bruh.
So I got there and there was one other guy. I was like, why is there nobody here? I'm not that early. And then I was like, I looked and I was like, is it online this today? And he's like, I didn't think so. And then I looked, I was like, yeah, but it's online today. Just didn't read. And so I was like, I didn't have to do all that. I could have just relaxed, gone to the bathroom, and hopped onto Zoom where I don't even have to do anything.
Bruh.
Um, I
Good
don't
job.
think I even told the professor I was in the classroom, like because I just logged onto Zoom on the school's computer, and I didn't even have to tell him.
Good job.
So I decided after that I had an hour between that and my next Jedi class, where I sat down in the Marcus Hall and I did some homework, and then I ordered a Starbucks coffee because I have all this money, and I can use it to just buy coffee that I know do not spend money on Starbucks because it's so expensive and it's not
Yeah.
that great.
Yeah.
But I've learned you can make it really great for more money. But if you have money you're just spending because you need to spend it, then it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
So I've been doing this thing, and I could go to my Grubhub app, and I order it off of Grubhub, so I don't have to be, because I would feel so bad about standing there and be like, can I have a venti hot coffee with an extra espresso shot and yada yada yada. Like I don't like being so like particular about my ordering things for people,
Yeah.
even though I know that's their job. Um, but so my order that I do, so I just order it like while I'm on my way to wherever I'm going, to the place from wherever I'm going. So I
Mhm.
get a venti Pike's Place roast because that's just their basic one. I might try the coffee of the week, but I don't know what it is. Um, and then I put an extra espresso shot, so it's stronger, has more caffeine. I add whipped cream, um, and then I add classic syrup, um, uh, mocha sauce, and raspberry syrup. And man, is that so good! It's so much better.
Raspberry.
Yeah, it's the raspberry chocolate coffee I try to make here all the time, but it never turns out good.
Oh.
But it's so good this way because there's no creamer, just the whipped cream on top and
Yeah.
just sugar, just different types of sugar. and it's really good. And it's only for $4.95, which is pretty expensive for coffee. But when I have almost $400 to spend, it's not that much money. And I
Yeah.
did the math, and I can get 5 coffees a week for the end of the school year. If we're doing 15 weeks of school, which I don't think is even true, but I was just being safe, so I did 15.
Mhm.
Um, then I can get 5 coffees a week and still have money left over.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean it's a little bit of money left over, but so tomorrow I'm gonna get a matcha tea latte,
Mm. Yummy.
and then I can also get a chai latte. Those are more expensive in venti form. Oh well, if I add an espresso shot, because I really like dirty chais, which is just
Mhm.
a chai latte with a um, espresso shot in it. So it's a little bit more expensive that way, but I'm fine with it being a little bit more expensive because I'm not buying coffee every day of the weekday. Like there's just no good reason to do that. So
Yeah. See, okay, I would buy coffee on Monday because
hmm,
no one likes Mondays.
no,
Tuesday because I don't like Tuesdays. Wednesday I wouldn't buy one because you don't need it.
yeah. So
Thursday I would buy one. Friday I want it because Fridays are great.
right,
Saturday and Sunday I also would.
yeah.
Wait, is
So
that?
my
Yeah.
deal is I have to have time to pick one up.
Yeah.
And so the only really times I have that is at like kind of wait, where is that? That's in the thing is, it also Starbucks doesn't open until 10 sometimes, so I can't order at 9:55 and pick it up before a 10 o'clock class.
Oh.
So that makes things a little bit more complicated. So I could get one on Monday, but it's not going to be till lunchtime. But on Tuesdays, when I have 9 to 10, and then my open hour from 10 to 11, I have a, a good amount of time to pick one up.
Yeah.
But that's the only other day I have time to get one. I could get
Mm.
I did get another one on Friday in the afternoon. I could get them in the afternoon, I guess.
Yeah.
Um but it's just all my classes other times are I only have 10 minutes or 15 minutes to get to the next class, and I just don't have
Mm.
time to run over there.
Is where's the Starbucks?
It's in the student center, which
Oh.
is the like it's in the food court
Yeah, I know where it
in
is.
the
I
student
remember.
center. So, I mean, it's kind of central, but it's not the perfect place for me to always be able to get one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I might experiment around this week and see what I can do to get more though, because I do want to spend all that money on coffee because I don't need wings, I don't need mozzarella sticks, I could get chips and guac for at Habaneros, or I could buy sodas at the gas station looking kind of thing, or milkshakes. Maybe I could get milkshakes. But it's
They're
just
so
like I
good.
really only want coffee because that's kind of a luxury to me
Mm.
to get good coffee and that I'd never spend money on otherwise. Everything else I would kind of be willing to spend money on, but not really.
Yeah. This week, mom got a whole bunch of avocados for when you were here. Still have
Mhm.
a whole bunch of avocados,
Yeah, we never
and
really
so
used them. Oh wait, no, I
I
did use them. I
you did
used them
use
like
them
every
every
day.
morning. Yeah, but we still have more, and so she's been putting avocado on stuff, and I actually really like avocado.
Yeah.
And she made some guacamole.
Hmm.
That was some good guacamole. Okay,
Yeah.
here is the meal. This was like my
Okay.
second favorite meal of the week.
Uh huh.
Maybe first. I don't know. It was picture square. It was taquitos in the top left corner.
Taquitos.
Yeah, like the long, like Mexican egg rolls.
Oh, okay. Like, okay. I thought you were mispronouncing um tor tor tortinos.
I don't know.
Huh. Anyway,
I don't.
taquitos.
Okay.
The long
Okay.
fried
So the
little
long.
mini tortilla with meat on the inside.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Three of those. Then you have chips in the middle of the plate,
Okay.
rice and beans on either side, and then
Okay.
guacamole.
Okay.
So good.
So wait, say that. So Totino's
The taquitos.
taquitos. Sorry. Uh, rice, beans, guac, and what was the other thing?
Chips.
Salsa.
Chips.
Oh, okay.
It
Interesting.
was really good. Second favorite meal, I will
Salsa?
picture. Or first favorite meal, I don't really know. They're kind of tied. Um, Split pea soup,
Mm,
good pork tenderloin with
mm,
balsamic sauce,
mm,
peas, and mashed potatoes. The
mm,
instant ones.
mm. That
I
sounds
loved.
just
That was really good.
wonderful.
And on Friday, I watched WandaVision and ate a taco salad.
So you're watching WandaVision with mom?
I watch it by myself and then I watch it with her again later.
Okay, okay,
So I watched it on Friday and then we watched it today during lunch.
okay.
Yep. And I like do research in between so I notice more things.
Right, all right.
Like the
Yeah, I
second
haven't
time I watch it.
rewatched. I haven't really rewatched any of them. I've just kind of glanced over them again.
Yeah.
And I do go back when I'm watching it the first time. I scroll back and be like, "Did you see that?" And but we'll talk about that later. Um, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's a pretty good
Yep. Yeah.
setup.
I like food.
We
Um
love food.
yeah, who doesn't?
Oh,
Um
I did another thing this week. Our one of there's a suite that I'm somewhat close with in the on the other tower of our building, and they got quarantined this week, and I'm
oh,
working with two of the girls in calculus, and so they were like, "Hey, we're quarantined, we can't like be together, but like we'll Zoom," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then afterward, I was like, after calculus, I was like, "Do y'all need anything? Like, I can hop over to Safeway if you need anything tonight." Or she's like, "Yeah, can you get me a bunch of candy?" So I went to Safeway and I bought like $30 worth of candy.
oh my
She paid me
goodness.
back for some of it, but other I chose myself like a big bag of high chews, which I think I'm gonna get mom to buy me one because I need a lot of high chews.
I haven't had high chews in so long.
I haven't had high chews since I um ate that entire bag last year at my birthday
Oh,
because I've been
that's a
saving this
long
other
time.
bag of high chews. So I bought them stuff that I thought was really good and that they could use. But that was Tuesday. Tuesday was a really stressful day for me for multiple reasons. Um, and so doing that at the end of the day at like 8 o'clock, it made me feel better.
8 o'clock?
Yeah, I walked down to Safeway and came back up.
That's so late.
Yeah, but it made me. I liked doing that for them because I know if we were put in quarantine, we wouldn't have time to go to Safeway like that.
Yeah.
So um, so yeah, that was that. I enjoyed doing that, and then um, but yeah, I need to get a bunch of high chew for myself because that
Yeah.
would just be good for me. I think
Um,
not really like health wise, but mental health wise.
mentally. I've been eating a lot. Not a lot of candy, but I like don't have anything in my room to eat except for this gum,
Yeah,
which is like isn't really candy, but it has some sugar in it, I think. Oh, no,
probably.
it doesn't. It has sugar alcohol, which is even worse. But, it's okay. So I've eaten, like, the whole thing of this.
Hmm.
Because, like, the flavor doesn't last very long, so you just spit it out. And then also, like, gets really, like, I don't
Grainy.
know, grit. Yeah, that's the word.
I remember
Um,
those. It's kind of sad. I
I,
used to chew so much gum back in the beginning of high school, and then I got braces, and now I just like can't do it anymore.
oh,
Like
I,
I would go
the,
through packs, like in weeks. Like I would have a pack in my backpack all the time, and I would just go through them because I'd eat one like every. I'd go through like 5 a day.
oh my goodness, that's a
Yeah,
lot of
like I
gum.
would constantly be chewing gum at school.
I go through 2 pellets of gum every day.
I
I
wonder if
put
that
it,
was. I wonder if that was like, how like I've been shaking my leg a lot this week because I've been really stressed most of the week, and I've been fidgeting. Like I'm fidgeting with these scissors right now, and I've been doing stuff like that. I wonder if gum did that for me back then.
maybe. During class, I tilt back in my chair. Probably
Yeah.
really bad, but I think it's fun. I've eaten like all of these lollipops. Not really, I have a lot more, but still. I haven't eaten any candy canes, so I'm kind of surprised at that. Haven't eaten my Sour Patch Kids because I want to save them for something good.
Yeah.
Because once you open the bag, you can't.
You have to eat them all.
You have to eat them all.
Yeah.
So, um,
There's no turning
yeah,
back.
yeah. I go through 2 things of gum every day, not packs, like pieces. Because I put one in the morning, and then I spit it out at lunch, and I put another one in,
Yeah.
and then I come home and I spit it out.
Mm.
People were like, "Ew, it's gross that you keep it in for like 5 periods," and I was like, "Not really." Like, I don't know.
It
People are
just
like, "Don't
depends.
you have to spit it out for band?" I'm like, "No,
No, I mean
I'm
percussion.
not supposed to be chewing it, but they don't care."
Yeah.
Yeah, we eat during band, and then like we ask other instruments, "Do you want some?" They're like, "I can't." I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
not
It's
our
it's
fault.
it's bad
Sorry.
playing, eating before you play.
Yeah. Um. So I've been doing art online. Um. Because
How is that?
okay, so basically, she was like, all my art supplies were at the school. And so she was like, okay, what's your locker number? And I was like, 144, even though it's. Oh no, I said 114, but it's 144. Whoops, my
Mm-hmm.
fault. And then, and she was like, okay, so then she sent it to the front office, and then mom had to go pick it up.
And then
Here's
it
the
wasn't
thing.
yours.
No, it is.
Oh,
It's
she
mine.
figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you showed that in your video. That was not the style I would have anticipated you doing, but it looks really nice.
Well, it's graffiti. We
Is
had to
it's
do
supposed to be
graffiti.
graffiti? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Um, I. It's not that good. Like, I don't know. It's fine. Like, the letters are fine, and the blendings, eh. But I don't like how I did this at the bottom.
The music notes?
I, like, drew a whole clef, and then I messed up on the lines, because I wasn't going to put anything on the lines. I
Right.
messed up on the lines, and so I had to write notes to cover it up.
So how'd you do that? So did you draw it all over and then erase it after you did the watercolor stuff?
What?
Like because the lines continue through the white space, but it's not. It doesn't. Did you just straight line it and then erase it? How'd you do
I
that?
straight lined it and then did it in Sharpie, and then didn't go through the white, and then I just erased
Okay.
the pencil.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
It
Yeah.
wasn't. It wasn't. It's like fine,
You know, it looks
but
nice.
I
I
don't know.
I would have just went ahead when you have only 4 letters. I would have went ahead and did just 4 different colors.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Here's the thing. I was gonna do all like this, but then like do purple on top and then blue on the
the way
bottom,
you
right?
faded really did really well.
Thank you.
I
But
like
here's the
it.
problem. We got my new Prismas,
Uh-huh.
but the problem was I didn't want to use the whole pencil, cause
Right.
like this took probably like an eighth of the pencil.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really want to do this. So I did orange and red because I probably will not use those very much.
Hmm. Right. Yeah. No, it looks really nice. Is that brown around
Yeah.
it? Okay. I just wasn't
She
sure
was,
if that was color or
I
if
don't
she
know.
was
I was like really ahead of everyone because, I only have 4 letters in my name.
right.
And then, and so she was like, so what are you going to do in the background? I was like, I have no idea. And she's like, okay, here's what you should do. I was like, all right.
Okay.
And she was like, just do like brown so it kind of looks like brick. And I was like, bet. She did like she
Interesting.
said like brown and red, but I couldn't figure out how to
Probably would have
blend
did black.
watercolors. Yeah, but then you couldn't see my Sharpie.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. No. I
I
mean, it
could have
looks
done
nice.
anything though. But the story I was trying to tell was I
Oh,
don't
right.
have like she's not like giving I can't get like the paper that they use and stuff. So I've had to like figure out what to use.
Hmm.
So we started a project on Monday, and then she was like, "I'll just put the paper in your portfolio," and I was like, "Okay." So she gave me this paper. I didn't have it until the second day, right? And so I didn't really know how to fold it, so I just assumed you folded it into 6.
Hmm.
Apparently, I was supposed to fold it into 8. So I had to staple on
So
two
the
little pieces.
what was the prompt was draw the same thing but in different styles.
Yeah, you had to like make a stencil and
Interesting.
then do it.
Oh
It's
yes,
really
stencil.
bad. It's really
How
bad.
did you do the black and white one?
This one?
Hmm.
You like do a grid and then you like have a pattern for the inside of it and a pattern
Oh,
for the
okay.
outside, but they're
Well, because
different.
I was anticipating you to just do the opposite.
Yeah, that's kind of what you do.
Yeah, but
But
it
like,
doesn't quite
see
land there.
here, this would be white, but then this would be black. So you just do the black.
Yeah, but then there's that one line of just black.
Yeah, that just kind of happened because my width
Oh,
of
no,
the
but it's right. It's right.
yeah the width of my eighth note just happens to be the same as a square.
Yeah. Interesting.
So it kind of like
Oh, yeah, no,
messed it
you
up,
did
but
do
it's
what I
fine.
thought you were doing. I just, that black line was throwing me off. The
Yeah,
one next to it, the gradient one, that one's nice
yeah,
too.
yeah. It's fine. I don't know. I lost my stump when
Were
I
you
was
told
doing it.
were you told to do it certain ways, or did you come up
Yeah.
with all those?
Well, she was like, "Here's the thing. Make it look like the thing." I was like, "All right." So she was like,
Oh, so you were
"Line."
mimicking another one and you just chose a music note to do instead of the other thing.
No, well, she was like, "So here's like the four. How many elements are there? I don't know, 9 or something. I don't know." She was like, and then like just make it like draw it like it is, and she gave us an example, but you didn't have to do it.
Oh, okay.
So like form, she was like, just make it look 3D. I was like, okay.
Interesting.
Value, she told us how to do that one. That
Hmm.
was it. And then this one she taught us a little bit, but oops. But yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know.
it looks nice.
My color one's weird.
I like it. It looks like something. I don't know.
What do you mean? It's a
It looks like
rainbow.
oh, it was one of those bomb pops.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Except I have every color in there.
Oh, okay. The when it's far away, the green and the just looks like red, orange, red, white,
Yeah.
blue. So
The texture's supposed to be wood. Um, didn't do the best, but it's fine.
yeah, wood's really hard. I did some stuff on for Soul Decathlon. Let's see, where is she?
It's really
So
loud.
sorry. So I did this was supposed to be different angles of wood,
Mm-hmm.
but it's really hard when you're drawing at this scale to draw the grain in wood. So I just did different shades
Yeah, that
and then
works.
kind of mixed them together.
Yeah, you can tell it's wood.
We're changing the floor plan again.
Oh,
You know how it is. Stayed up till 2 working on that
oh my
Friday night.
goodness.
What?
We need to go on a break. We're
Right.
42 minutes.
Yeah. One more thing. I'm very excited because we have signed a lease on a house for or possibly the
Yay!
next 3 years. With 5 of us, and I'm very excited because it is kind of almost new. And it's a duplex with more mine students on the other side, so I'm very excited.
5 people.
That's really all I need to say about it. But
I thought it was 6.
there was a 6-person house, but that one got taken, and he basically gave his dibs on this 5-person house before he showed it to anyone else
Oh,
or put it on the
that's
market.
cool. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So
I'm excited for you.
yeah, you are right. We need to go on our break. We will do that now.
Okay, and we're back from that 30-second ad with amazing music. That's really gross.
Speaking of that music, what's the deal with the music that you did in your vlog, which is what we're talking about now? Basically, we're just going to
Wait,
talk about Anna's vlog.
okay. So basically, I was like, okay, I need like a title screen music, you know,
Mhm.
because like you know, I'm not just gonna have and then wait for 5 seconds because that's really awkward. So, I was like, okay, so I like found this like I was looking through like my
Before we get too into it, if you haven't watched
oh
Anna's vlog, while you're if you're watching this, you're already on YouTube. Go to her vlog that's on YouTube.
I'm
It's pretty
watching.
simple. It's like one of 5 videos, so you should be able to find it. And if you're listening, totally, if you want to pause this and come back later after you watched her 20-minute vlog, do it.
It's
That wouldn't
pretty
offend me.
long, but
But
whatever.
or after you're done, if you've been intrigued, you should totally go watch it. I'm very proud of Anna for doing it. It's very good.
I am too.
Um,
It was a very spontaneous decision. So
yeah, it
basically,
was really
I was
good.
watching YouTube, and then I was like, you know what? I don't know if you guys know who Aaron Burris is, but I watch his stuff, and he was just doing a vlog, and I was like, you know what? That kind of sounds fun, and I'm in quarantine right now, so it's not like I'm
I'm
gonna have
doing
to like
anything else, and mom can yell at
avoid.
me for being on my
Yeah,
computer for too long.
yeah. And so I was like, okay, you know what? Whatever. So like that, like as soon as I decided that, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. I probably won't post it, but I'm just gonna do it. Practice editing, because why not? Like, because editing takes a lot of practice. Not gonna
You need to
lie.
teach me how to do that text stuff because I have no idea how to do text
You know.
on Final Cut.
Oh,
I
I
can't
just
figure
looked
it
it
out.
up on YouTube.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that far.
I knew I kind of want to do like the typewriter
Hmm.
situation, but I was like, I
So
have
was
no
that a
idea.
template that you just used for the
So
typewriter
the
thing,
the
or
text,
the video taught you how to do it?
no. So the text is called typewriter, and then you
Mhm.
like do the thing, and then it automatically pops up. And then they also have a sound called typewriter, and then it somewhat matches. Not really. You can make it match up, but I don't really know how to do that.
Mhm.
Yeah. And so like I put the text in. I slightly
It
changed the
matched for
color.
everything I did, for everything I noticed.
Okay, that's cool. So I changed the color slightly to blue, and then I matched up the audio, and then I added the. So basically, to find the music, I was just scrolling through like the audio that it gives you, and I was like, I don't like any of these because everyone uses them.
Right.
And so, I was looking through them, and I was like looking through like our music stuff, where it's just like all of our episodes because it saves to music,
Right.
and I was like, there is audio one underscore one, and I was like, I have no idea what that is, so I just slid it in there, cut it to the exact like thing that the
And it
typewriter
worked.
already was, and it worked perfectly, and I was like,
And it was a
yeah, and I was like, oh my goodness, what did I just
yeah,
do?
because when you started playing the first time I heard the music, I was like, "Oh no, is this gonna be playing the entire time?" And then it ended right on a snare hit, and I was like, "Whoa,
Yeah,
that was
and then
really
I
good."
and then I made it like the snare hit ends, and at the same time the video starts, so it's not awkward. And it's kind of on an upbeat because it's digga da digga da 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 digga da digga da.
Interesting.
Yeah,
it worked so well. I was like,
I don't
"Whoa,
know.
what the
I
heck?"
was I was so proud of myself
You
for
didn't even have
that.
to speed it up?
Nope.
Dang, that's really nice.
You made the music though, so like,
I did, kind of. I mean, it's just an arpeggiator that I
yeah,
went.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, I did make it, but like,
You
I
found the
feel like
instrument,
I
and
can't take all credit for it because I just found an arpeggiator that I liked.
yeah, no,
Arpeggiators are just a savior of like modern music, and
yeah. So
it's really
if I
fucking
ever
cool.
like vlog again, or if we vlog together, I'm definitely using that.
Yeah.
Because
No,
it
you should.
works.
Yeah, keep that. Your as far as style goes, the
It's weird.
then little name tag thing you did.
Yeah, that was
Um,
random. I
it
don't know
was
why I did
yeah,
it.
no, I liked that it was there, but it didn't match the rest of the vibe
Yeah, I know.
of the rest of the video. So I would suggest doing maybe something where you do the text or the typewriter types out your name in the corner without any
Yeah,
backgrounds.
I had thought about it, and like I had scrolled through them, but I didn't see any of them that really matched it. But I can probably make one
Was
with
that
the
another
lower
template
thirds.
thing where it flew in and out?
Yeah,
You
that was
didn't have
just no. Final Cut just did that,
interesting. So
so
I
I was
just
like,
need to
whatever.
experiment around a little bit more to see what I can do. Because
Yeah,
I actually did some filming Thursday night. I felt compelled to do some stuff. And it's going to be a completely different vibe as your video. It'll be slightly depressing, I think. Um,
what?
um, but I have this thing that I'm going to make probably this week. Were you planning on making something this week?
Not really.
So maybe I'll post it on Sunday.
Okay,
I'll plan to post it on Sunday. It'll be
mine
a little bit different,
posted.
but I might need your help on some tech stuff.
Yeah.
And uh, I can talk about it next week if I posted it.
Yeah, I don't know. That was just kind of, it was a very spontaneous decision.
Mhm.
And then I was like, okay, whatever. I don't really care. Like, my day is really boring. But, like, do I really care? It's not like anyone's going to watch it
It was
anyway.
good. I really liked it. There were some moments where you spent a little bit too much time on one video. Like I was just like, oh,
Oh, no.
she could have cut that a little bit early.
I just made multiple videos doing that thing. And then, I don't know. Here's what I did. This is a really bad process, but I did it. So, basically, I, like, added a video, edited it, and then moved on to the next one. And then if there was a
So you
title
were
picture, then
editing
I did
as
it.
you went.
Not as I was filming, but
Oh,
like I
oh,
didn't
okay.
insert all the videos at once, and then did it from there. I did one at a time.
Okay.
I did start
Yeah.
editing in the
I was
middle of
just there was
filming,
just like I
but
don't it wasn't your hair. Oh, it was the face wash thing. I was like, okay, she could
yeah,
have
I don't know.
just cut a little bit earlier for I liked how you slapped your face for the first one. I was like, that was pretty funny. Also, I
That's what
really
I
liked you
normally do.
when you mimicked me. That was really funny. I really liked that.
I thought that was really
she was like
funny
she's
too.
like, let me do a Nathan impression. She's like, ah, I went into third person again. I was like, that was the perfect thing to do for this medium. And I was like, what is she gonna
Yes.
do? But um
Oh my
also the
gosh.
way I did my
Set
camera
up your. Yeah, I have no idea how
was
you did that.
so I took my Osmo and I took silly bands and I wrapped it around the pole of the bed and
Oh
then I
my
tied
goodness.
it to the clamp that I have on the bed so
Yeah.
that it was tight.
Oh, okay, that's pretty
But
smart.
because it was the Osmo, it was a lot different. But if
Yeah,
I wanted
it
to
was
use
a
my
lot smaller.
phone, I would probably well because you want to film at that angle. So you also pretty much nailed the angle somehow with the phone.
I don't know. Here's what I did: was your bed has rails. I just kind of
Mhm.
stuffed it in a rail and then
Yeah,
propped it up at the corner,
right.
and it
That's what
like
I would
kind
have
of
done.
worked.
No, I was like, dang, that was actually pretty almost spot on, except for the
I look
zooming is
really
different between
short.
cameras.
I look
Yeah,
really
you're really
short.
short. So it's like, yeah, it's not the same, but it's the right angle, but it looks a lot different. Oh, and for lighting, so I used the the um the bed lamp, the book lamp
Yeah, I use
for this
that, but
side to make sure this space wasn't too dark because I took the standing lamp I have in my room.
the one in the bathroom.
Yeah, and I put that right next to my bed and plugged it in, so that there was a lot of light on this side because that was mostly what my face was, but I didn't want it to be silhouetted,
Yeah,
so that's why I had that light.
yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
So just for future reference, if you want to film in there again, just use a standing lamp. It does. It has really good light. It's just very yellow light, which I think worked
yes.
well for me. But
Yeah, yeah. Not yeah. I mean, white light on me makes me look really pale,
yeah,
but
and
then so does
I don't
yellow
like when
light.
I look
So
pale.
I don't know. It's fine. It's whatever. Yeah, I enjoyed filming it.
Yeah, it was
I
really good.
there are a lot of
I
footage
was
that I didn't put in, so it's
yeah.
like
I said it earlier, but I really am proud of you for that. That is really that's some really
so
cool
random.
stuff.
I feel like okay, if like you and I post separate videos, which we probably will, cause like there's only a
Yeah, I
summer
can't
that we
promise I'll
can.
make a video every other week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
I
was
know,
just
I know, I know.
I just had
And I,
an idea for one the other day, and I was like,
yeah,
okay, I should do
yeah,
this.
yeah, and
And
like we
it'll be
don't.
a lot. It'll be a lot shorter than yours. It'll probably be like maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't mean mine to be 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I meant it to be like 12 or something, but 20 minutes is pretty long. But but if like our video styles, I feel like will be a lot different. Like mine will be more like normal YouTube channel, but then
Mhm.
yours would be more of a
Mine likely will be a little bit more cinematic.
yeah.
I don't know. I might actually even make music for this one, depending on how long it is. I might just sit down
I just
in the piano room and play some piano for the
yeah.
background, just chords.
I
But
just don't really know how to like I know how to make music on Logic. I just don't really know how
how to
to.
come up with music.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those are very different things. Making music and coming up with music are very hard.
Bray just
She
opened
did.
my door and it scared me so much.
Was it just propped open? She just nosed it
Yeah,
open.
yeah. She runs into. What are you doing? So weird. Go out. Do you want to go out or in? She left.
Did
Okay.
someone leave?
I don't know. I did hear the garage,
Yeah, I heard that too.
so maybe. Oh.
So should we move on to WandaVision, or is there any
Yeah.
other behind the scenes you
Um.
want to talk about?
The only
I
thing
have
like
another. I have a couple other comments. Just to, I'll tell you later. No, there's
yeah.
no need to put it in the
The
podcast.
only
But
thing like that I was annoyed was is it can't really record in class because you're not supposed to record your zooms.
hmm
Okay, whatever. It's fine. And it's like I wasn't really going to, because that's kind of weird. But yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'd like to see a lot more Brie. I really was laughing at the. Oh, I showed Brian. I cracked up at the whenever you were sneezing. You're like, I gotta sneeze. It's like it went away. It's like, oh wait, it went away.
No.
I was like, that was quality content right there.
Yes. And the Splatoon. I did film like, oh, I won that round, but then it was like really boring. I did
Yeah.
okay. At night I lost every single game, but it was fun. It was
Same.
Rainmaker though, so like, do you
Oh yeah.
expect me to win?
Oh
And
no.
then the second night was Tower Control, and I won like every single one.
I love tower
So
control.
I love Tower. That's my favorite mode. And then Clan Blitz, then Splat Zone, then Rainmaker. I do not like Rainmaker.
Yeah. I mean, I like Rainmaker, like especially because, but it's just too iffy.
Yeah.
Like
It,
there's too many runaways in that mode.
Yeah, there was like one time I was playing and then like we got the Rainmaker and then no one grabbed it. And I'm like,
Right.
I'm not grabbing it, and no one else was We all just kind of stood there. We stood there for like
Yeah.
2 seconds, and so I was
Did
like, ugh, fine, I'll go get it.
so? What rank are you?
And Rainmaker I'm B minus because you got me.
Oh right, because
And then
yeah.
yeah, Tower Control I'm B minus I think I don't know. And then Splat Zones I'm C. Just got to C today. It's really bad, but I kept getting disconnected yesterday, and it was
Yeah,
really mad.
that's annoying.
And then Clam Blitz, I'm like a C plus, I think.
Okay. Okay. WandaVision.
WandaVision,
This episode
WandaVision,
was very good.
the flooring experts. That didn't make
What?
sense. Okay, yeah, it was a really good episode. I liked it.
Um, it's very exciting to see. What are their names? I only know their actual names in the comics. What was it? Tommy and Billy and
Tommy and
Tommy.
Billy,
Um,
the
which is
twins.
Wiccan and Speed.
Mm-hmm.
So very excited to see how they handle that. I want to see
Yeah,
him
it
grow up.
seems like they're gonna make a Young Avengers thing because Kate Bishop,
Right. Okay,
them,
but the issue is
and
that
Cassie.
yeah. Yeah, I know you're right. I agree. I want a Young Avengers thing, but the thing is they're not real.
What do you mean?
Oh, spoiler warning. If you haven't seen episode 3 of WandaVision, stop
Go
listening.
watch.
Um they're not real.
Oh, Billy and Tommy?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the Young Avengers. I'm like, what are
No,
you
no,
talking?
no, no, no.
Yeah,
No, the
Billy and
Young
Tommy
Avengers are
aren't
real.
real.
So, because if you in the comics, what happens is she forms them, she makes them, and someone convinces Scarlet to make them, and then she takes the soul from the devil, which
Oh,
is more what's his name,
Grim.
Mephisto.
Oh yeah.
He takes the soul, or no, she takes souls from something else to make them real people. And then when they grow up and develop powers, Mephisto absorbs them to and get their powers, which is super speed and sorcery. And so and that causes her a lot of trauma, as you would if you lost both
Yeah.
of your kids. So yeah, I agree. I want a Young Avengers thing. We've been told we're not getting an Avengers style, or we're not getting like a movie at the end of phase 4 that's going to be like the Avengers,
Yeah. Yeah.
because they're restarting and they're just not doing that yet. So that's what we've been told,
Yeah.
and I'm fine with that, honestly. Um but
I don't know. I watched a video and they kept saying like movies that like I not heard about, like the Doctor Strange one, the
Multiverse of
Ant
Madness,
Man one. Yeah, that
Quantumania.
one. Yeah, and then Hawkeye show, but I knew about that.
Right, how could you not? So
Okay.
I was really interested to see that Agnes was still wearing the brooch that she was wearing before.
Yes.
And apparently she was wearing it in the first episode too. I just didn't notice it. Um, Also very interested to see what the rest of the neighbors know, because the
Yeah.
way that she cut them off, they could totally mean anything, honestly.
Yeah.
And
And then
very
Herb like glitched whenever he was like doing the he was like, what do you call that?
oh
Pruning his
yeah.
the
So okay,
wall.
it was either he was glitching or he actually has some hostility towards them. is what I thought at first, because
But it
the
didn't
way
seem
because
like it at.
Vision was like, you've gone a little bit too far, and he's like, oh, I guess I have, and he just stared at him. He was just like,
But at
and
the end,
I was like,
whenever. But
yeah,
I feel like at the end, whenever he was trying to warn Vision.
right. So, but it could be a mix of the two, that he glitched and it caused hostility, because what I'm thinking is, especially with the end of the episode, um, how there is an actual Westview that
Hmm.
they're in. I have this feeling that she's engulfed this area with
Yeah.
her powers and has created this
Um.
thing around them, and also took in people as well. And maybe it's like an old ghost town kind of thing, and maybe they're all dead,
But
and they're like
isn't
souls or something.
Sword trying to take her out?
Sword's trying to
So.
stop it.
Oh.
Sword is concerned about the fate of the universe because of it, right? That's what Sentient World Observation Response
Oh yeah,
Department.
that's true. Yeah.
So they're concerned about the world
Hmm.
and her powers, and maybe she could eventually take over the entire world outside of
Uh.
Westview as well. So I think she's gone into this area somehow, and taken hostage of these people
Cause what's her
in
face got
Westview.
thrown out,
Right.
and you
So,
could
and
see a
so, but
barrier.
she clearly went in, because
Yeah.
they don't know where she came from, and but they
True.
know something is up about the entire place in general.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
also
But
love that they actually name dropped both Ultron and Pietro.
yeah,
That
I
was
know
really
that
cool.
was crazy. She said no. I was just like, oh no,
I was
Wanda.
like, we all were like, oh, what is she gonna do? What's she gonna do? And then she did the head tilt, and we are like, oh, what?
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
my goodness.
I'm also very excited for the next era, because it's like 90s, so we're getting to be a little bit more normal.
Hmm. A little bit.
Um,
Yeah.
but
But
we know from like the Halloween shots and stuff that like we're gonna eventually get to like basically normal.
yeah.
But I'm really the way they did the aspect ratio change at the end to go out of
Yes.
the show, that was so beautiful.
Yeah. Because basically she was going back in time to the present,
Right, right. Well, that's what the
basically.
show was doing. It just wasn't her
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
getting out of her show.
Yeah. But then when the what do you call the baby doctors? The baby doctor. I'm just gonna call it that. Whenever he was like, "You can't escape," I was like,
Right,
"Oh."
right. Yeah. Brian made a comment. He was like, Truman Show?
Oh
um,
yeah, that's what Mom said at the end. She was like, "It's
yeah.
Truman Show," and I was like,
Someone else on Reddit said that. Also, other people on Reddit were like, apparently Doctor Strange, or not Doctor Strange, Vision, whenever he went to get him or something, he referred to him as Mr. Doctor,
"Okay."
which is what Kaecilius calls Doctor Strange in the movie Doctor Strange.
Oh
He's like
yeah.
Mister, and then he's like Doctor. He's like Mr.
Oh
Doctor.
yeah.
And then but that's actually could be a what's it called? A callback to the fact that when in the comics Wanda had both Billy and Tommy, or Wiccan and Speed, um Doctor Strange told Scarlet, or what's her face? Wanda, that she was pregnant. So Doctor
Oh
Strange had a big influence on that childbirth. And
yeah.
so either that was just Vision being kind of dumb, or a callback to Doctor Strange, which I would hope it's a callback.
Yeah. They had a lot of callbacks to Wizard of Oz too.
Really?
In that episode, there was like the red smoke that she used to try to get rid of the
Mm-hmm.
stork. That
It's like
happened
the
in
green
Wizard of
smoke.
Oz. No, it was red. In Wizard of Oz, it was
Oh.
red.
Oh,
And
okay.
then also there's something else I don't remember. But can we talk about Hydro Soak?
Wait, just
Hydro
a second.
Soak.
Okay, sure. Let's talk about Hydra Soak.
Okay, so
Are you
I what?
go?
Okay, so like I saw something that was like Colson said something
Yeah,
about.
I know. Yeah,
So
this is what I was going to
I was
talk
like,
about.
yeah, I remember that.
You did?
That's what I
Okay, I didn't know if you
okay,
watched that.
huh?
I
Yeah,
don't
I
remember
did.
you watching that.
But at first, whenever like they were like, "Do you need to escape?" I was like, oh, it's gonna be
Sokovia,
Tahiti.
Sokovia, Sokovia.
No, I
Oh,
was like, it's gonna
I
be
was like,
Tahiti.
was they were like when you need to go somewhere but you don't want to go anywhere. I was like, yeah, that makes sense, Sokovia, because it's flying away from the Earth, but you're not leaving Sokovia. I was like, I totally thought they were gonna go Sokovia
Hmm. Yeah,
with that
I thought
because that was
Tahiti though.
next on the list too, but it worked.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it was. I was not expecting that. I was definitely expecting Tahiti, but now that I think about it, she didn't really have any trauma with Tahiti though.
No, no,
So
no,
that
because
was
it's
just
associated with
Colson.
trauma with her, and I guess it
Yeah.
makes sense. I understand what they were doing with another Hydra thing because
Well, it's
the
different
line
from
was embrace the
Strucker.
goddess within, and
Yeah.
so Hydra was extracting all her possible mutant powers from her
Mhm.
to make her. So I was fine with it, but also the soap, that the blue soap that Coulson referred to in
Mhm.
Agents of Hydra, saying that they were
Oh yeah,
brainwashing
yeah,
them. I
yeah.
was like, whoa. I didn't catch that at first because I was all so caught up in it being Sokovia.
But also, Colson was like not. That was a theory that he had. It wasn't
Right, right.
a
And
legit
so
thing.
it would have been a very interesting Easter egg for them to have referenced, but I don't think that's what they were doing,
Yeah. Yeah.
sadly.
But my while we were
Um,
watching it, mom was like, "That's just a commercial. Like that is a real commercial." And I was like, "Oh." She's like, "Have you ever seen that commercial?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Yeah, that they literally pretty much copied another commercial for some other soap brand, but I don't know
Interesting.
what soap brand it is."
Hydra Soak. I also liked seeing the other Hydra logo.
Oh
Like
yeah,
they use
yeah,
like this weird Hydra logo, but they straight up put the other one on the other one. So I was
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
so weird.
really understand. Well, because I think that if they had done that, it would have been a little bit too iffy to wonder if maybe Hydra had taken over, like in Agents of Hydra,
Mhm.
a world. I don't know.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Um, yeah, that was a cool callback. There was something else I wanted to talk about. I don't remember. Who's doing this? You want? Want? I love Randall Park. Um,
Yeah. Oh,
no, there
that's
was one. Oh, the stork. We didn't talk about the existence of the stork. That was I'm thinking back to it, and I just don't really understand why it was there.
well. Well, the outer word was like good. Was like the outer world was like affected by what she was feeling, right? So I think it was basically just saying like, oh, the kids are gonna come
Yeah.
or
There
they're
was
on
one
their
person on
way.
Reddit. One person on Reddit was saying maybe it was Wiccan already messing with the world because, he's a warlock. Like he can do magic, and so maybe he's already developed some powers, and that's why stuff was also happening, but I think what you said is more likely right.
Yeah, I
Based
think
off
that's
of like the water breaking and stuff
yeah.
like that.
I think
Oh,
it.
oh, the cut. Um
Oh yeah,
the going back in time,
mm-hmm.
everyone on Reddit was like, I totally thought my TV was broken, and I totally thought like I messed up or sat on the remote or something. Because that was a really interesting
I
cut
didn't really
too.
notice it when I was watching it, and I don't know why.
Really,
Yeah,
I immediately noticed it, but I wasn't like fooled by it. But it was
yeah,
because it was different than when she went no and reversed
yeah.
time before, right?
And you could kind of tell they were gonna do it because like it was getting like really
He was finding
real.
out stuff. Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's the other thing is like we're trying to figure out, is Vision actually conscious or is it actually all in her mind? Because Vision seems to be conscious because he's realizing stuff when outside of when he's around Wanda, and only when he's
right.
around Wanda does she stop it, right?
Yeah,
So I think Vision's actually conscious. So I think she's. Oh, also, apparently, at some point they had planned for at the end of Endgame for there to be a post credit scene of her pulling um Vision's body out of like those like body drawers in like morgues and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
those kind of places. So I think she's totally like with him and has somehow tapped into him
Yeah.
because he's totally conscious. He has to be conscious.
Yeah. What? Uh, I don't
Also,
know.
Agnes has to be Agatha Harkness. Like
Yeah,
I don't
there's like,
I'm
there's
not
no way.
convinced otherwise.
Yeah, mom said something about it. She was like, there is someone called like in the who's like, she was like, I think it's like, she like said it's like Anne something or something. I was like, Aunt Agatha, and she was like, yeah, that's it. And I was like,
What in the world? Why
what
is
in the
mom suddenly
world?
so informed on this stuff? I mean, I think it might be a real character
No,
from
she
the
was like,
Salem witch
she was like,
trials.
it's like some person. I don't think it was like Greek mythology, but she was like, I don't know, but she was like totally right, and I was like, what? I don't
Yeah,
think.
no, I'm looking it up and it looks like it's only really in Marvel.
Mm, I don't know.
But everyone's convinced that she's Agnes. Like
Yeah,
there's almost no going around it at this point.
yeah,
But I'm really interested to see how that lines up with things because like the next big bad for the whole MCU can't be her. It could be Mephisto, maybe. I don't know because the ones you would expect would be Doctor Doom,
mm-hmm.
Kong, the Kang the Conqueror. But we already know he's going to be the villain in Quantumania.
Right.
So I just can't, it can't really be him if they've already announced him as a villain for a smaller movie.
Yeah.
Or it could be maybe Dormammu could come back. I don't know.
Bold day.
I wouldn't think so. And then there's one more. Um, Galactus. It could be Galactus, but he was just a villain of Fortnite, which I don't want to quote Fortnite, but like I feel like that would have been a really Marvel wouldn't have let that happen. Like if
Yeah.
they were planning on Galactus being the next thing, they wouldn't have put Galactus in Fortnite because it would have unless it was all a marketing scheme, which I guess would make a little bit of sense, but I just don't think it would be
Yeah. No, that's weird.
to raise awareness of who um, Galactus is,
Mm-hmm.
Devourer of Worlds. So we'll
I
see.
don't know.
I'm very excited. I'm really excited for this next episode.
Oh my gosh, there's a bug. A bug just flew from. Oh my, that was scary. Okay. Anyways. I think that's it for this episode.
Yeah, I mean, we went to our Rex.
Oh, yeah. Rex. Okay, car radio has been stuck in my head all day today.
The song by 21 Pilots.
Yeah. I don't know why, but it has
Um,
been.
there's no hiding from me. I always feel what is real. There's no distraction. The mask is real. Like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I think. Oh wait, how does it go? Dun,
Somebody's.
it,
Sometimes I wonder that's something great. My lungs will fill and then deflate.
desire knows. No, I know it's dire my time today. I have these thoughts so
It's
often.
not
I
so in my
hot.
heart to replace a spot
Where's
with
hot
someone one
with what I
spot
want
because
spot
somebody
is
stole my
stole my
car radio and now I
radio and
just
now
sit
I'm
in
just sit in
silence.
silence.
Da, da, da,
It
da,
is a
da,
really
da,
good
da, da.
song. It's just kind of depressing.
Yeah.
Um,
All songs at this
oh, I
point.
played Legendary last night with Brian and Trevor. That was really fun. Teaching
Yeah.
them how to play. We won. It took us a while to win because Trevor kept buying stuff with buying power. And I was like,
Who?
we have to
Who?
take out these villains, Trevor. You need to be able to take something out. He's like, no, a full ego is what he kept saying.
Who do you buy or play?
We played against Red Skull with the Portal to the Dark Dimension one, so the really basic
Oh,
one.
yeah.
We played against Hydra, um, Scrolls. Because I really like the Scrolls.
The scrolls are cool.
Um, Scrolls, Doombot Legion,
Hmm.
and which are pretty boring, and then uh, Enemies of Asgard,
Hmm. Yeah.
and then we played with Hawkeye, Peter Parker, Stature because I'm never not playing with Stature.
Yeah.
Uh,
Stature.
Wiccan, sorry, goodness, and Lady Thor. So it was a good game.
Yeah. I like that game.
Yeah.
The worst villain Or mastermind is that Maria Hill
Maria Hill,
person.
director of S.W.O.R.D.
Oh my goodness. Why? Stop.
Awful.
Stop.
Well, anyway, thanks for listening. If you're just listening and you want to know what we were referencing to by in terms of physical objects, you can check out our YouTube channel.
Probably I might put the time codes of what you may want to look at.
Yeah.
If not, I'll just cut this out.
Yeah.
But
you can search us up on YouTube by searching security guards are greater than English class, and scroll down a little bit because we're not that popular yet. And then you can check out our other stuff on YouTube. We have a Patreon now. I don't know the link to it. I think it's Patreon/SGEC. Or no, it's Studio NA. It's Studio NA because it's for a studio. So you can join our Patreon. If we see people wanting to join, then we maybe actually start doing merch.
Yeah.
Maybe. Depends on demand. You can check us out on Instagram at Studio NA Official or on Twitter at Real Studio NA, and email us at studionaofficial@gmail.com.
Please go check out our YouTube channel, though. Trying to expand.
We're making some good stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about it today, hopefully. And hopefully you're excited about that. I know we are.
Yep.
Yeah, and if you're watching right now, please subscribe, like, and comment, because we've gotten no comments yet.
Yeah, did I say that at the end of my 2021 video? I think I did, and I was like, well, I like, comment, and subscribe, I guess. I don't like saying that, but...
Yeah.
And make sure, if you like this podcast, to rate it and share it with your friends.
Rate it and share it.
And if you are listening to this for my thoughts class, thank you for actually listening. If you email me or send me a message on Canvas saying the words potato Garfield pancake syrup, I will give you extra credit.
Yeah, cool.
I just made that up on the fly.
Potato Garfield pancake syrup.
Yep, that's the one.
Honestly, could be a thing. Potato pancakes with Garfield syrup.
Yeah, I love Garfield syrup.
Maple syrup and chocolate. What? No, that kind of sounds bad. I don't know. Garfield's orange and black, right?
Pumpkin
chocolate pancakes. Potato pancakes.
Either way, thanks for listening. We love y'all.
Thank you.
Y'all are the best for listening.
Yes. So, yep.
Keep on hanging in there. We'll always be here for you if you need us at studioinaofficial@gmail.com.
Rant.
Yeah. See you
Anything?
around.
Promote yourself. Yeah, we'll see ya next Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.